Hi, guys, welcome to our channel, The Pro Reviewer. In this video, we try to help you find out the best budget router on the market. Based on our research and knowledge, I made this list and tried to find and list those items according to their quality and performance, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their latest prices and more images and find more details, you can check out those links in the description below. Let's see the product one by one. Number 9. TP-Link N450. The TP-Link N450 from TP-Link is one of the most reasonably priced routers available. While you are saving money by purchasing this budget router at this price, the strong 2.4 GHz 802.11n Wi-Fi 4 performance makes it a perfect pick for anyone who does not require support for 5 GHz devices or who does not want a lot of bandwidth. Despite the fact that this restricts the TL 2.4 GHz TP-Link N450 band speeds to 450 megabits per second, this is typically all you can achieve on the 2.4 GHz band with even more costly dual-band budget routers. Furthermore, it is more than sufficient for 3 or 4 devices to simultaneously stream in 4K and conduct Zoom calls. Furthermore, it offers basic quality of service capabilities that let you regulate how much bandwidth each connected device may consume, allowing you to guarantee that your smart TVs and gaming consoles function to their full potential. Number 8. ASUS RT-AX55. The ASUS RT-AX55 provides a comparable level of performance to the top-ranked model, with a few more software features thrown in to sweeten the bargain. There is an AX1800 connection on the ASUS RT-AX55 router, which provides 574 megabits per second at 2.4 GHz and 1201 megabits per second at 5 GHz. ASUS RT-AX55 budget router features a straightforward design, with 4 Ethernet ports on the rear for connecting connected devices to the network. One item that is lacking is a USB port, which is something that most people would never use. The software that comes pre-installed on the ASUS RT-AX55 router makes it stand out from the crowd. Trend Micro's antivirus program, AI Protection, is offered as a free bonus with the antivirus software. While this is a feature found on the majority of ASUS routers, it's good to see it extend to even the most basic Wi-Fi 6 models. Parental restrictions are also included in AI Protection. AI Mesh is still available, and it allows you to quickly increase your coverage by adding more ASUS routers. ASUS RT-AX55 router also offers a pleasing appearance, thanks to its textured black chassis and red accents. Number 7. Eero 6. The earlier Eero was one of our favorite mesh budget routers, because of its very user-friendly UI and consistently high performance levels. Eero 6 takes it a step further by offering faster AX1800 Wi-Fi 6 speeds while being significantly smaller in size than the previous Eero. The rates are 574 megabits per second at 2.4 GHz and 1201 megabits per second at 5 GHz, according to the manufacturer. Eero suggests this router for use with a gigabit connection on its own or with a mesh network of up to 500 megabits per second connections. The software provided by Eero is excellent, with everything being controlled through an app. Despite the fact that you don't have as much control as you would with other budget routers, everything you need to get started is provided, from configuration to device management. From the app, you can also configure features like IPv6, WPA3, and even port forwarding, among others. Although the Eero 6 does not provide as much coverage as comparable routers in this price range, its small size and ease of mesh extension make up for it. With regard to mesh networking, the Eero 6 is compatible with all previous Eero models, including the Wi-Fi 5 model, so if you need to increase your coverage, you have lots of alternatives. Number 6. ASUS RT-AX86. For hardcore competitive gamers, a cable connection should be used whenever feasible, and the ASUS RT-AX86 provides excellent support thanks to its fast 2.5 gigabits per second Ethernet connector. If you must utilize Wi-Fi, the ASUS RT-AX86 router nevertheless makes the most of it, providing a fast 2.4 GHz connection capable of up to 861 megabits per second and a 5 GHz connection capable of up to 4804 megabits per second. ASUS RT AX86 additional speed at 2.4 GHz allows you to maintain a fast connection even when you travel further away from your router. In addition, the ASUS RT AX86 budget router features 4 additional gigabit Ethernet ports for connecting lower priority wired devices. ASUS offers a fantastic software suite that includes a number of gaming-specific features. A mobile gaming optimizer is a tool that helps you obtain an advantage when playing Android games. When a router is recommended by NVIDIA GeForce Now, it implies that it will maintain pings as low as possible, whether you are gaming locally or streaming. When many PCs or consoles are connected to the same game port, classic prioritization can be used. There is no need for any additional configuration. Number 5. Linksys MaxStream MR7350. Linksys is putting greater emphasis on Wi-Fi 6 with the release of a well-balanced and reasonably priced router. The MR7350, housed in a subdued chassis that should last for years, provides speeds that are comparable to other AX1800 models, which means they are sufficient for the majority of users. Linksys claims that the 5 GHz channel has a potential speed of 1201 megabits per second, while the 2.4 GHz channel has a potential speed of 574 megabits per second. On the rear, there are 4 Ethernet connections for connecting wired devices, as well as a USB 3.0 port. Because it provides coverage up to 1,700 square feet, Linksys MaxStream MR7350 budget router alone is an excellent choice for many houses and flats. If you discover that you require additional coverage, or if you live in a house that is difficult to cover completely, you may increase your coverage by adding another Linksys VLOP-capable mesh router. This also covers the complete VLOP mesh range, providing you with a plethora of options in terms of speed and protection. Number 4. TP-Link Archer AX10. If you want to add Wi-Fi 6 functionality to your network for the least amount of money feasible, the TP-Link Archer AX10 is the only device that can compete. The AX1500 router offers AX1500 speeds, with 300 megabits per second accessible at 2.4 GHz and 1201 megabits per second available at 5 GHz on the 2.4 GHz band. The fact that a 2.4 GHz signal will go further than a 5 GHz signal means that devices at the extreme edge of your network may not be able to access the full speed of your router. Even so, for a smaller home, this should not be a problem, and a 5 GHz connection should provide more than enough speed. Before getting too excited about the router's raw speed possibilities, it's important to realize that the vast majority of people do not have internet connections that are anywhere near fast enough to make use of the budget router's maximum speed. Additionally, just about 25 megabits per second is required to broadcast 4K video over the internet. Number 3. Nighthawk AC1750 Smart Wi-Fi Budget Router. At any one time, a typical home with a monthly Wi-Fi budget has a minimum of 4 gadgets that are clamoring for access to the internet. With some members owning more than one of these devices, as well as the potential of a visitor staying a bit longer than expected, the total number of devices reaches more than 10. How do you keep this clan happy when you don't have access to a fast enough internet connection? The Nighthawk AC1750 Smart Budget Wi-Fi Router can provide high-speed internet access to up to 25 devices, each of which can access a separate service at up to 1.75 gigabits per second dual-band speed. The router, which is powered by a 1 GHz dual-core processor and 256 MB RAM, employs 3 removable antennae to distribute internet service to devices within 1,500 square feet of your home. Because of beamforming plus technology, the Wi-Fi signal is delivered to particular devices on an individual basis rather than broadcasting and the devices catching up with it. With one USB 3.0 port for connecting your printer or accessing a shared storage device, 5 gigabit Ethernet ports, and support for wireless protocols ranging from 802.11a to Wi-Fi 5 shared across the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, it is a great choice for small businesses. Number 2. TP-Link AC1750. TP-Link AC1750 Budget Router, also known as the Archer C7, provides high-speed internet up to 1.75 gigabits per second across a radius of 2,500 square feet, which is sufficient to feed around 50 internet-hungry mobile devices. It is most renowned for its 4K streaming capabilities, but it will not leave a player out in the cold. The dual-band capabilities of Archer C7 allow it to differentiate between users' needs based on the intensity of their traffic. When utilizing the Wi-Fi 4 standard, the 2.4 GHz band is reserved for emailing, chatting, and surfing. When using the Wi-Fi 5 standard, however, streaming and gaming are handled by the 5 GHz band. Number 1. TP-Link Archer AX21. Many individuals do not have gigabit internet connections in their homes, and even if they have, they do not require all of that bandwidth on their wireless devices, according to the study. The TP-Link Archer AX21 is an excellent pick for most individuals who want a budget wireless router that provides excellent speed for mobile devices that support Wi-Fi 6 without having to pay for features they won't use. It is also reasonably priced. TP-Link Archer AX21 budget router provides 574 megabits per second at 2.4 GHz and 1201 megabits per second at 5 GHz when connected through an AX1800 connection. You may also connect your connected devices to the network using the 4 Ethernet ports. While it may be tempting to upgrade to a faster router, it is important to remember that with Wi-Fi 6, the TP-Link Archer AX21 router can accomplish more with less in terms of spectrum and speed. According to Wi-Fi 5, an Android phone will connect at the maximum speed of 867 megabits per second, but an identical Wi-Fi 6 device will connect at the maximum speed of 1201 megabits per second. Thanks for watching this video till the end. Check the product link in the description below. I hope you find a suitable product for yourself. If you want this type of video in the future, please subscribe to the channel.